Good morning, Lucas. Morning. You can see 7 a.m. in Effective House. The line between work, sleep, and a bedroom, there are no lines. You walk out of this door, you go straight into work. I feel for these guys. But Lucas here, he needs a coffee.
Come on in.
Perfectly normal to invite strangers into your home.
So David is someone that we accepted as an Airbnb guest. Airbnb is something we do not only because it's like a lot of fun to have people like David in the house, but also for us to help us cover our expenses and use the rooms that we have available in this house. David's got a really interesting story. David used to work on Wall Street for funds.
Yeah,
Mutual funds, which is really cool to me as well because I used to work in wealth management, banking in Zurich. So David's completely different from, I guess, what you're doing in the 80s.
Yeah, these days I mostly teach yoga and I also teach some stand-up paddleboarding. And I try to share my experience, my work experience with other people younger than me, so perhaps they won't make the same errors that I made. But yeah, you've got to take all that experience. It's great, but you tuck that away and use it for your life. Doesn't mean you can't change jobs whenever you want to. So yeah, so now I teach yoga and I'm much happier doing that than I am working in an office tower.
And if people want to do yoga with you or do stand-up paddleboarding with you, how can they do that?
Let me see. I'm currently living in Florida and also on the south coast of Portugal. But you probably need to email me at davidmock with a K, West, W-E-S-S, at gmail.com.
Okay, lovely. Thank you.
And change is something that people have a tendency to reject. Being original isn't about being first, it's about being different and about being better.
So I've just been watching a vlog from Casey Neistat. This is what I usually do at lunchtimes and get my mind kind of inspired and refreshed again because the last 2 days has been really intensive creative work. You guys saw the landing page that I was doing. I've been doing a lot of video editing work. You see all these small cuts that I made just for one video. It's very intensive mentally, and when you combine that also with sports and football and stuff like you're doing. Since yesterday I hadn't played football in a team environment for a couple of months actually, so my body is completely sore. You know, one thing about what we're doing is that with Train Effective, we've got a great vision, great mission, great set of people, but what we have a problem with comes down to it. I think every startup has a problem with this. We have a problem with our resources, you know. There's limited money, there's limited number of people working on this, and what we really need is just more resources and more things to make things happen. And it's just really a grind. So that's why you see that I'm very heavily involved in the marketing, sales work of this all, which I think I should be doing as a founder anyway, is really trying to sell the product. But as you can see, I'm also doing a lot of video editing work, and I'm doing a lot of landing page mock-ups and stuff like that. Stuff that really puts me in a creative zone where I need to think 5, 10, 15, 20 hours straight. And sometimes I think to myself, am I working enough on the bigger picture? Am I making the right connections with the people that we're meeting? We are in London, but it's hard to get in touch with everyone or reach everyone. So part of my mission and reason for doing this vlog is that you watching, maybe you got friends, maybe you got co-workers, maybe you know people that could help potentially steer Train Effective in the direction that we want to go in, and maybe that's in the form of a videographer that we need or software engineers that we need. Yes, we are looking for React and React Native developers, and I know as a founder that if we have these kind of resources, if we have the people that we need to, then we'll reach our mission a whole lot faster. Now, a big question comes up often is that, Nick, Train Effective, do you guys need funding? Well, no. The last 3-4 years we've been completely bootstrapped, and that's worked till now where we've got 7 employees, we've got a really good product, we've got this amazing house. But I myself question, you know, if we did have just a bit more money, then we could make those hires earlier, and we could just reach our mission a whole lot faster. But as young as I may look, I have seen over the last 10 years this kind of rise of entrepreneurship. A lot of people say in their Instagram profiles, friends included, that say that they're entrepreneurs, and you've seen that the entrepreneur is the new rock star, and that's attracted also investors that want to be these rock stars, advisors that want to be rock stars, you could say, and be part of something cool as startups. But what I've seen is 90% of the people that label themselves as entrepreneurs, people that label themselves as startup investors are just, I'll just say this honestly, are just foolish. Finding the people that are not just going to throw money at Effective and say, here, look, here's your money, just make sure you give me an ROI. That's not what we really want. We really want people, if we had to get an investor on board, not for their money, but because they want to be part of this mission, part of this journey. They like us, hopefully, and they really see a vision in what we're trying to do. And that's really hard, but maybe this vlog will help. Let's see. I'm just on my way back to the coffee shop again today for the third day in a row. It's been a pretty lonely day in the house today. I've been focusing a lot on that video work. I'm about to publish this first vlog now. It's just been a very quiet day. It makes me a little bit sad that everybody's in the city working today in Shoreditch at the Google campus. This is my cheeky indulgence.
I swear I'm about my business, you can catch me on the come up. My body got no limits, so I'm riding till the sun.
Leaving the coffee shop now. Back into London sunshine. Alright, 5 p.m, feeling a little drained, but I think now would be perfect time just to refresh, get a little trim. A lot of deep thinking, a lot of deep creative thinking today. It's really taking its toll. I've got bags under my eyes, but we're hanging in there. Most importantly, I love the work that we're doing. It's just, it can take a toll on you mentally, but this is the cost of what we're trying to build. Just hang in there, keep going, keep staying patient. Opportunities will come. This vlog I just published as well, hopefully it's a success. So let's go, barbershop time. Hello. I'm feeling better already. After all that, I feel great, I feel fresh. It's time to go home again and do the webinar live class. All right, so we just finished the live class webinar. Really good conversation about what happens if your parents don't support your football dream between me and Moses. I've been there in the past, but it's really cool that we can share this information with all the kids using the platform. Later, we cross-post them as podcasts and as content elsewhere. So it's kind of a 2 stones, 3 stones, 1 shot kind of thing. Dave's talking about Bill Cosby and his sentence, and Elliot's eating his onion and carrots. And salmon, which the salmon really stinks in this enclosed house of us. But 8 p.m. now, Europa League match is on, so we'll give that a watch and eat some dinner. So I gotta say, I'm quite sore, quite tired, quite mentally exhausted, but it's about 11 p.m. That means it's gym time. It's my place where I can kind of meditate a little bit, you know, working out. Tomorrow I gotta wake up early again, but I know I gotta do this in order to have my mind fresh, ready for the next day. So let's hop on this bike. Here's my view for the next half an hour. Let's do it. All right, everybody, that's it for today. Another day in the grind, another day in the hustle, another day of building, train effective, just another day. So hope you enjoyed it and see you tomorrow.
I hang on my own. Pop Gary be on TV, now I'm back in my zone. Cop every delivery like down on my phone. It's like therapy and mentally I'm bad to the bone.